Martin Luther King Jr. has become America's all-purpose icon for racial harmony, while Rizal became the national hero of the Philippines because of his great nationalism. These two people, King and Rizal, showed different approaches with regards to identifying the problems of a nation. Rizal demonstrates and shows that one of the reasons why his motherland suffers is because of the inequality existing in the society during his time. On the other hand, Luther King Jr. noticed that the root of all problems existing in the society is due to racial discrimination. The common denominator is both were against racism.
Good job.
One down?
One down.
Go.
Rizal was able to express his view on the society through writing, while Luther King Jr. through preaches and speeches. Both approaches used by them were successful in their aims, and that aims were to awaken the radical thinking of the society and to stimulate the nationalistic spirit of the people.
Tapos na? Go.
Rizal was able to influence the Filipino people through his writings. He was able to capture the imagination of Filipino nation through the adventures of Simon, Basilio, and Elias, and the others. One factor why Rizal was successful in his aim was because he pictured in his writings the obvious racial discrimination of the Spaniards to the Filipino. Martin Luther King, on the other hand, was successful in stimulating the heart and mind of his countrymen through his speeches. There are three factors that can be considered why Martin Luther King Jr. was effective in his speeches. Number one is his emotion in his speech delivery, including his body and voice, was remarkable. The sight at which he delivered the speech and the mood of the day when he delivered his speech.
Kailan pa ako malikot ako! Sorry!
Yung hangin.
Ayaw mo kong gawin. Kasi nagtipid pa sa
Nakikita yung kamay ko. Okay lang, okay lang. Ikakat na lang natin. Hindi ko i-include yun, you know? Okay lang, di naman kasi kita ni Joy eh.
Pwede rin yung
Pwede.
tingnan. Yung di ba, may napapanood ka bang gano'n?
Oo, pero...
Isang camera.
Ilang pakin? Dalawa?
Dalawa na lang. Ay! Hanggang may 5B ka pa, di ba?
Mabilis na ang gano'n. The sight at which the delivered the speech and the mood of the day.
Ano namang picture?
Ano? Uy, picture pa yan?
Hindi. Yung unang nakuha ng camera eh.
Ano nangyari dyan? Saan?
Sino, di ba si Ken?
Pwede ko sa susunod huwag magtipid sa papel?
Huwag magtipid.
Ay, nagtipid pala ako.
May naka-record yata to.
Hindi na.
Correct ko. Ay, joke. Ano ba to?
Wala pa, naka-ready yan.
Okay. Nabasa mo?
Play lang. And the pro-independence movement through his participation. Oo, tama.
Okay. Okay lang, isang page lang po.
Okay, kaya mo na?
Oo.
Okay.
Rizal.
Lalayo na lang ako para hindi kita.
Rizal has an indirect participation on the pro-independence movement. Though his participation was indirect, he became the inspiration of the KKK. On the other hand, Martin Luther King Jr. has a direct participation in their own revolution. That revolution involved 3 marches in 1965 that marked the political and emotional peak of American civil rights movement. The first march was called Bloody Sunday, when 600 marchers were killed by police with billy clubs and tear gas. Rizal's last writing was Mi Ultimo Adios, while Martin Luther King Jr.'s was I've Been to the Mountain Top. Rizal's aim in his last poem was to instill within the hearts and minds of the Filipino people of his patriotism and love for his country, where he accepted death in exchange for fighting for the independence of the Filipino people. In King's I've Been to the Mountain Top, his last speech, he used metaphor criticism. King uses the phrases the sick nation to portray his disgust with the state of a nation who is infected with the disease of racism. The second metaphor he used was the Jericho Road, which describes the state of the nation as a dangerous where men and women are being beaten for death on the side road. It contains within it a discourse for action by way of the example of Good Samaritan. The third metaphor was the mountaintop or the promised land. King's hope for the nation to become promised land was revealed by this metaphor. It balances the first two metaphors by seeing the nation not just by its problems, but by its potential. It also serves to promote King as a Moses-type figure. The three main metaphors together construct a whole picture of America. And, Josh, malikot na ako.
Teka lang.
The third metaphor was a mountaintop or the promised land. King's hope for the nation to become a promised land was revealed by this metaphor. It balances the first two metaphors by seeing the nation not just by its problem, but by its potential. It also serves to promote King as a Moses-type figure. The three main metaphors together to construct a whole picture of America as a nation whose severity is sickness is surpassed by its powerful potential for greatness.